Hey everybody, continued from the last slide. There was two more points Father gave me that needed to be added. Uh, the most, or the first important point is that with the divine unions, also you need to know in these relationships, anything that is coming up, uh, when you have both partners that have done all of your inner work, that you are also doing and purging this for the collective. For example, if something comes up in your relationship that needs to be worked upon, you also need to know that if you had already done all your inner work, both partners in that area, and it comes back up, then you most likely need to know that you are transitioning it for the collective. So you are the solution. You are the problem servers uh, for um, you are the problem solutions for the collective as well. So when you act it out and play it out between two of you, uh, know that it is a purging for the collective as well. So that needed to be said, and this will also assist in alleviating some confusion in your relationships as to saying like what the f, why is this happening, if you will. It should not, and it's because we're doing massive clearing, as we know, on the collective level as well, and in these unions, divine unions, you are very powerful. So you are taking some of the load uh, of the negative vibrations and the old ways from the collective because it does have a negative energetic weight. And you've been empowered, all of us, to do this mass purging as well for the collective. So again, you knew this before to some degree. However, you are working in teams with divine unions at purging the things within the relationships for the collective as well. Uh, and again, not all of the masses may ever know what occurred. However, it does not matter. We do this work and we raise it up, and then we do not stay here, as all of you know. Um, so it's again part of the process, and with this, what occurs is again, use myself and Sharon for example, and by the way, Sharon and I are completely harmonious now. Again, we found out what was going on. I found out that I was responsible to causing a little bit of separation between us. Uh, Even though I knew the truth, I have no fear. Uh, what what occurred is that I was like a guinea pig from Father. I say, I had to get down in there because the experience wouldn't have occurred also if I went there with the knowledge, and it's so important with that. So, uh, also in conjunction with the divine partners now and what is occurring here, we're witnessing it. And I myself, your gifts and your powers that you will be using, new ones that maybe you never imagined as co creators, you're also being given the gifts of the gods and goddesses that we all are. So this is very important. And yeah, you can only guess what it's for. We need to do a very quick mass transition of humanity here. With these superhuman powers and good ways, you're going to have the masses looking up very quickly and taking notice. And, just as an example, Jesus walked on water. People knew this, and all of us have this ability to walk on water. It's just in accordance with the divine plan that is allowed to be introduced to the timelines in divine timing. So, again, it's very important to know this. Mike and I, just to share an example, Mike and I last night had a new gift powered up. within us. It both occurred. It occurred with both of us. So this is also a very powerful confirmation. I won't go into detail of what gift it is, but what I will say, it's very interesting for uh, a co-creator gift such as this. Uh, what has occurred last night. It's very interesting to have this for this time because it's very powerful. So, again, all of you know that amazing things are happening. Be open to gifts and powers that you never thought imaginable. It's every movie you saw, science fiction is actually reality and much more. We are in the times of gods and goddesses, and in our powers, we are not restricted. So, and again, we're all here. We all come here for a reason. So, anything that is challenging, you always persevere and you rise above it. It's about the experiences to get in and get the dynamics of them as well. So, because you are the solution, we are the solution together, and also with these divine uh, unions, transparency, even outside of your divine union is so important. Altogether, we share the information, and everyone has pieces of the puzzle. So, having said this, if you're in a divine union, whatever's going on between you as you resolve perhaps things and find solutions, don't keep it to yourselves. Share it out with the rest. This expedites the overall process when everyone becomes more informed on what's going on. And in the past, for example, in relationships, couples would just, keep to themselves to work things out, saying it's no one else's business. This is not the 5D. It does not work this way. To transition to the 5D, you need the transparency and the openness and the support from others and uh, the big think tanks, if you will, by joining together and being open with this, the solutions are found so much quicker, and it's so important. And we are all a team here with this. So, for any of you with your relationships, don't forget that you have a team here to assist you on the surface, as well as your galactics team, your angelic team, and of course, your direct connection to Creator. So you have everything. We have everything we need. We're just going through these processes because of the huge creators we are and transitioning humanity into a civilized state, if you will. The way it is not civilized, as you know, not harmonious. So again, we are the ones doing it. So I love you all, and from all of my heart. Oh, okay. I just thought of one thing. Woo! Yeah, they love me here. Your higher hearts, as many of you know, is being activated to higher degrees. One thing you can look at when you feel your higher heart up here, when you feel that become energetically active, then you know that it's being energetically activated to begin some form of a transmutation process. So you get energized up here first. That is your indication, woo, that there is something coming and that you need to transmute and transition it. So at those times, be observant, be easy upon yourself, use all of the knowledge and gifts you have, and whatever comes, you transition it into the love. And that's how we transmute, transition the energy, the polarity of it. So when your higher heart becomes activated, know that there may be something what you could consider negative coming, and you use the higher consciousness to very quickly find the solutions for these. And that way it's reconciled and it's polarized, you can say, to the positive. So excellent. Woo! we we got this. I love you all. Bye now. Come on, guys. Got a block. You got. I'm trying to finish this. Anything else, Father, to say? Oh, yeah. Father says, have an amazing day. Okay.